Happy March Madness week.
Happy March!
We are here. We posted a perfect bracket video yesterday. If you didn't see that, go ahead and watch it. And we're entering that bracket in the $500 free roll challenge we are doing. For anyone watching a video. If you're watching this channel right now, go ahead and click the link in the description and get a free entry into the $500 bracket challenge we're running. You're going to be playing against each of us and the consensus DGen bracket we put together in the last video. The search for the perfect bracket continues. But this episode's a little different. It's more of an individual thing where we give out our best bets that you can take right now for the coming weeks. That can be individual games. That can be teams to win the championship. That can be teams to make the Final Four, win whatever. Any bet you can take, and there's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to give out
lots
right
of
now.
Johnsons.
Yeah. All the best ones. So, Ryan, I want to start with you. I don't know if you want to start national championship or go down the list, but just kick it off right here. What are the bets these people, our watchers, need to be looking at?
Yeah, first off, just going to rip with my favorite two bets of the entire tournament by a mile. Florida to make it to the Final Four, minus 120. I think that's absolutely almost even money to win the region. I think it's a sick joke. They're the best team in the country right now. They're the hottest team in the country, and I don't really see anyone stopping them. So I love Florida minus 120, and then right under them, Duke I had minus 125 to get to the Final Four and win
those lines.
Win the region. I just think almost getting even money on the best teams in basketball right now.
Those are the two teams we had in the championship.
Exactly, in our DGen bracket. So I just love minus one. The reason why there were the only two minus money teams on the regions. So I love it. And then my other little flyers, I had Tennessee at plus 370 to make the Final Four. I just think they're really solid. I just think they had a bad game against against Florida in the championship. They score a lot. They played well last year. They have a good depth team, good coach. And then my other one, my super flyer, was Texas A&M plus 1,300 to get to the Final Four. It's a little weird. I'm just not big on Auburn in that region. I think they lose big games, and I just don't love Auburn. So I love picking my favorite team. I don't like Iowa State, so I'm going with Texas A&M plus 1,300 to win that division. And then my flyers, crazy picks for the whole tournament. I have Bama plus 1,900 to win the tournament, 19-1. They already almost went there last year. They have pretty much the same team. If healthy, they can beat almost anyone. So I think I like them a lot. Arizona, we've talked about constantly. Caleb Love plus 37-1 for a team that just will do it. They give it to you. They make you feel good about picking them. Yeah. So I love them. And then my biggest flyer, Kentucky plus 5,500. I think they really have a walk. I mean, the only really team in their way is Tennessee. They've already beat them both times this year. So I think they're the team that, hey, SEC team, battle tested. They can make a run. And then my only bet that I'll actually be betting a lot that I like is Duke plus 310. I know I hate betting the favorite, close to favorite. I think they might actually be the favorite.
The favorite, yeah.
I hate betting it, but I just think they're like UConn of the last years. They're so much better than everyone else, and they have the best player. So yeah, those are my roundup picks. Duke firing off at the end.
All right. Well, this is not technically. Oh wait, real quick. Last couple years, you've been betting underdog money lines.
Oh yes, no.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, no matter what.
Is what I'm doing.
So these are all fun bets. The last 2-3 years, I think I've picked every single underdog in every single game, the money lines, and I haven't lost money yet. Shout out NC State last year. So I will be doing that again. I hope every 1 seed loses first round, and I hope McNeese or High Point or some of these teams go to the Final Four of the championship. I will be doing that. These bets are just, the fun Johnsons about every single round, every single game, upset on the money line.
Okay, yeah. This isn't really March Madness, but it's an NCAA bet that they're still able to take on FanDuel right now, which is literally stealing the Wooden Award winner, the best player in basketball. Cooper Flag is minus 175.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So anyone who has any sort of available credit balance, if you are able to bet this, do yourself a favor and just put the entire amount on that because it's already a done deal. He's going to win the award. The only other person is Johnny Brune from Auburn, plus 135. No shot. Auburn didn't win their conference. He didn't look fantastic. Cooper Flag carried them, got hurt. The team won. They're going to be fine. Easy pick right there. For the Final Four, look, I know I'm wearing the sweatshirt. We have a hard game against McNeese. But let me tell you, this Clemson side of the bracket could not have fallen more favorably towards us. We made the Elite Eight last year. Tough game against Bama where we lost before going to the Final Four. We play McNeese in the first round. If everything's chalk, we play Purdue after that. I think we crushed Purdue. Then we'd probably play Houston or Gonzaga. I think Houston's the weakest one out of Florida, Auburn, and Duke. So if you're going to play a 1 seed, this is the 1 seed to play.
Definitely.
And then you're playing Tennessee or Kentucky probably.
Never know.
I don't know. this Clemson team has a lot of experience. They're honestly more experienced than any of these other teams on this side of the bracket in recent years. And they have really, really, really good big man play and a guard that can score a lot. So I love us to make the Final Four out of the Midwest, plus 1,500. They're not even top 6 in odds to do so. I'm obsessed with this. It's definitely because we run to the 1 seed early there. Another Final Four, I'm with Ryan. I like Florida, minus 120, and Duke, minus 125. Although I do see some value in sprinkling Alabama. I really think we get that Duke-Alabama matchup. So I wouldn't hate holding a minus 125 Duke and a plus 410 Alabama ticket into that game. You're getting better odds on Duke and definitely better odds on Alabama. You can hedge out either way if you pick one or the other. And then the last, I think it's for the South. Yeah, I like Iowa State plus 500 to go to the Final Four out of that division. This is what we had in the DGen Hours bracket as well. And then for the national championship, look, I'm gonna pick Clemson. It's plus 10,000.
Yeah, they went down a lot.
It's plus 10,000. Just sprinkle a little bit on it. If you watch the pod and you're a rider, just
100 to 1,
$10 on it. Yeah, something like that. Miracles can happen. Maybe this team's only ACC team to beat Duke. Only team that's beat Duke in the last 2 months. Yeah. So
True.
I don't know. They can do something magical maybe. And then some flyers I like. Obviously I like Duke because I like Duke to win it all. So plus 310, I'm going to take. And I'm also with Ryan where I'm going to be picking a lot of the upsets, but that only works if you don't pick individual games.
Yeah,
you just have to pick every upset.
I don't look at any game.
And blind. Yeah, just blind
I'll
take it.
64 bets
in
and 32
perpetuity.
bets, then 16 bets.
Exactly. And because there's going to be these random upsets and you're going to cash in on those. The only way it works. If you don't bet the one game where there's an upset, you're cooked. The strategy doesn't work anyways. A bad fade for sure is Houston. But another I'm going to sprinkle just because is Arizona plus 3,700 and UConn plus 13,000.
Yeah, that's your team.
So those are, I like UConn just because the coach, they've won back-to-back years. Got to put some on them when you're getting 130 to 1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I'm just going to kind of go top to bottom here as it appears for, on FanDuel. But Florida, if you watched yesterday's episode, I am all over this team.
We all like Florida.
To reach the national championship is plus 200, 2 to 1. I really like that. I think, their path is there for them. So I like that one. Memphis, I mean, they're just, they got it in them. They're a bunch of dogs.
They got it in them. They have it in them. It's inside.
They got it in them. But
they've got that dog in them.
To win one game, literally just to win their first game, to make it into the round 32 is plus 108. I think they can, win a couple. So I like to reach the Sweet 16. And then it's plus 470. So you get almost 5 to 1 for a team with a bunch of dogs. Gotta love it. St. John's. I had an Oracle when I went to Nashville. This guy told me that this is the team with Rob something. And
great coach, Rob.
Rick Pitino.
No, why?
Why would you tell him?
Why?
Apparently his name is Rick Pitino.
Our intern just spoiled that it's Rick Pitino.
3 weeks of this
It's literally been a running thing for 3 weeks where Mike does not know the coach of
apparently
St. John's.
Famous.
Where, of course, dude, you're just you're exposing yourself for not being a ball knower.
Dude, he said
maybe, but St. John's is that
he said
team.
Rob Calipari, bro. we were doing so good. Oh,
why would you say that?
Intern Johnson.
Why would you spoil that?
Rick Pitino. So St. John's to reach the Sweet 16. This is gonna be one of the only minus bets that I'm gonna have. But minus 152, I really like that number. Again, I trust my Oracle from Nashville. I think he knows his team. Make it to your Sweet 16, baby.
Add it to my card.
Bang, bang. Bama, the Rolling Tide, who has yet to win a national championship, but with a great team, one. Mark Sears, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I like him to reach the Elite Eight at plus 118. You get a little bit of juice, but not too much juice to sway you off. Just enough juice to keep you on. Next, High Point. High Point is gonna make their time. They're gonna be put on the map. Apparently, I mean, ain't nobody's ever heard of this school, even from people, from High Point.
People in the Carolinas know High Point.
Well, you said nobody, which means everyone's heard of it.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody not heard of this school.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn right. So High Point to make it out of that first round plus 310 to make it into a round 32. I love it
to win the game.
To win,
just to win the first game.
That's just the money line for the
first
week.
line.
Okay,
Yeah.
But I think this is better than their money line. So bang.
It's the exact same.
Maybe it is.
How would that be different than
How
the
do you
money
get
line?
Mike? How do you find these odds?
Maybe it is,
This
maybe it
guy's
won't be.
insane.
Why would
You
it
never
be
know.
different?
How would that be different than the money line? Them to win their game.
You don't know yet.
What don't you know?
You don't know.
It's not. I mean, we have a lot of time till game time.
Not time.
A lot of time.
Nothing but time.
Yep. Gotta
But
wait.
how did? Never mind.
You gotta wait.
Wait on bated breath, brother. Bated breath. So Tennessee.
Wait on bacon bread.
Tennessee, go Vols. Up in Knoxville, there's a large prison up there, and they know how to control things. Control the ball, control the flow of the game. Tennessee to reach the Elite Eight plus 128. So 828. It pairs. 8's my favorite number. It's gonna work.
Wait, where did 8 come from?
8's my favorite number.
What was the
120
828?
plus
Your
one
favorite
plus
number?
128.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that.
All of my socials
Big
ended
Mike.
in 8.
Oh,
And that
shit.
number 8.
Yeah.
Like
But I don't
Eight is-
get, I don't get where the 8.
You said
You
8
said
to
plus
8.
128.
I thought this was the
Plus
Michelle
128.
Obama jersey.
You said 8.
to
Never mind.
reach the Elite
Gotcha.
8.
Oh, 8 Elite 8 for plus 128. So he said 8 to 8, but he meant 8 plus 128.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
Yes.
plus 128 to reach the Elite 8 for
I
Tennessee.
speak Michael.
And then lastly but not least,
see
Elite.
what you see.
Like I said, I really like Florida this year. Go Gators. Plus 400 to win the national championship, I believe.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil our bracket episode if anyone didn't watch it yesterday, but are you going to
sorry.
be betting Texas not to advance past the round of 64 like you said they wouldn't? Even though you're wearing the Texas stuff.
I think that Illinois is going to win. I for sure as heck am going to be betting on Texas spread. I don't think we're going to be able to make the money line, but if we do,
So you're going to be betting against
Yeehaw.
Texas. Gotcha.
No, I'm betting
Mario.
the Texas spread.
Okay.
He's not betting.
But not the money
He's
line.
not betting money line.
So when we're talking winning, you're not betting them to win.
I'm going to put a heart
he's
bet
betting-
out there. I don't actually think it's going to hit, but I'm going to sprinkle a little
It's
bit.
like when you talk about Texas football. You're like, you don't think they're going to win, but...
Not true. We're going to win a national
Just gotta do
championship.
Yeah, you're betting Xavier.
No.
Oh,
All right, Mario.
Yeah, first off, starting with Ryan's thing that he put me on last year, which was
His thing.
super, super electric. Shout out NC State.
I mean-
where you just bet every underdog
It's
in the
nuts.
first round.
It's literally
Ryan
nuts.
will put you on
in
his
every
thing.
round.
Yeah, it just makes it more fun. Like when the crazy upset happens,
You have
actually
that ticket.
Yeah, then you're like, oh, I have, what was the team last year? The Jack Golke, what team was it?
Oakland, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Oakland.
Oakland.
Yeah, it was Oakland.
They were like a
Upset everyone.
14
Down to
seed.
out.
Yeah, they
and it was
upset
just-
everyone.
Yeah, upset everyone. It's electric. Teams I'm going to be, first off, I'm going to be doing what Ryan said. I think you should definitely follow betting Florida
Underdog
minus
strat.
120 and Duke minus 125 to make it was the Final Four?
Yeah, Final
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah, I mean, just those tickets are absurd. Also betting them on to win the national championship, Duke plus 310, Florida plus 400. Also going to be sprinkling UConn because they've won it 2 years in a row. You just never know. I don't
That's
think
what I'm saying.
130 to 1.
No, like it doesn't hurt just to like
Like
Early.
they're not gonna win. But
No.
if they win a third in a row and the coach is the best coach of all time and everyone's sitting there, no one holding the ticket, I want to be
everyone's
that
like,
guy.
who could have seen this?
I want to be that
team
guy.
that's won.
He ain't no
Put me
Rick
on
2 years in a
Pitino.
row.
Put me on that wall. No, he's gonna say Rick Pitino.
I know,
all
it
the
really
time now.
sucks, dude.
He
ain't
would have
no
never
Rick
known.
Pitino.
Rob Calipari was way better.
Rob Calipari, he just
And
put
he would have never just looked it up
It
himself.
was the
too,
mix
which is so
between
great.
Coach Cal and Rick
Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka.
No idea.
Also going to be sprinkling Tennessee plus 2100. I don't know, something about this Tennessee
He's a
team.
little Vol guy.
I just like their side of the bracket. I feel like a lot of those teams can take each other out, and then if they beat Kentucky, I think they can beat any other team there. So, shout out Tennessee, go Vols,
In
and
Knoxville.
up in Knoxville. And I'm gonna do what Mike said,
Yep.
which is I'm gonna bet McNeese to win their first game,
McNice.
plus 275. Not the money line though, just them to win the
Oh,
first
smart.
game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the
that
way
makes
Mike
sense,
said it.
yeah.
It's
You
better
got
than the
to-
money
It's
line.
better.
You pick
Because
the
you
better
just
odds.
never know.
But it's not.
Get better odds.
just
You never
never
know.
know.
There's a lot of time. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
And then
Game time.
I'm adding whatever Mike said to the Alabama. What was it? The plus
Plus 128 to make the Elite 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm adding that to
Dang.
my card, and then I'm adding Tyler, the John Wooden Award winner.
Okay.
Oh,
Cooper
that's not
Flag,
fair.
minus
Okay, that's not
175
fair.
should be. I guess-
Everyone.
I put my
everyone
whole
should have
balance.
No, seriously.
I
Split
already- everyone's- it's pending.
$1,750.
I'm telling you, there's no way that he won the award. They've already he has
Yeah.
that award already in his house. So
I believe
you
Let's
just
bet it.
yeah, they're paying you to take it. But there you have it.
Yeah.
Let us know in the
That's some
comments.
bets.
what bets we missed, which
That
ones
is
you like.
bets.
And again, if you're not already in the tournament challenge, you got a couple days
It's
left
free.
to enter.
Do
It
it.
is free. The winner's getting $500 Venmo'd to them. So make sure to sign up,
Or
follow us on
Zelle.
the socials, share this video with a friend, and we'll see you for all of the games.
Or wired.